Good evening.
And welcome to 202 or 202nd meeting of Humoroids Toastmasters. I am the acting SA today. Thank you. And I shall execute the role as per the guidelines, hopefully, by reading out the mission of the club. The mission of a Toastmasters club is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every individual member has the opportunity to develop oral communication and leadership skills, which in turn fosters self-confidence and personal growth. Together with that, we need to remember that kindly switch off your mobile phones or put them on silent, and we also refrain from speaking on 3 taboo topics: sex, religion and politics. Hearing that, if anybody wants to leave, I can accompany them. Thank you, and the president is on the way. So I would like to invite our VP Education, since the president is on the way, to open the meeting. So yeah, you are the next officer in line, please.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the 200.
Second.
Yeah, I had the same. How do you say when you have
202
and NB, right?
And B, yes. It's difficult. 200
Yes.
second.
I pulled into the parking, and when I look this side, I can see that the way to this place is half a kilometer. But there's another way to get here. That is by just dodging, running across the road. And I thought about it. My mind raced ahead. So I was kind of halfway through the road. That's when I realized that this is not a good idea. So I went but going back, I realized that I was not that as fast as I am. And so it was the reason why I'm still trying to find words is because that was not a good experience. Yes. Maybe it was. Maybe 20 years ago, I could have managed. But I just realized that sometimes you develop sticky feet in the middle of traffic.
Oh my God.
Does that have anything to do with this meeting? Then I wished if I had a superpower, that is, how do you make traffic disappear? You know those times when you have to get somewhere and suddenly you realize every single road, which usually is empty, is full of traffic, and every person exactly who's in front of you is on the phone, or that car goes super slow. And here's another thing that I found out. You change lanes. You see that the lane on your left or on the right is faster. You get into that lane and then that slows down. So I realized I have this superpower as well. Every lane that I get into, I slow them down. Unbelievable. So here am I. But I don't want to spoil the fun. Let the cat out of the bag a little too early. Please, I have no idea. I did bring my superpower with me, but I'll take out a little while later. With those words, I would like to welcome. We have a guest. Would you like to introduce yourself and let us know who invited you to the club as well?
I am Aparna. I am looking for a job currently.
But did you find parking?
She came with me.
Brilliant. Okay. Please continue. Sorry.
So I have recently graduated from Amrita University. I have completed my MTech in data science, and I am currently looking for job opportunities in the same field.
Okay. You are in the right place. This network, not in terms of size, but in terms of intensity and encouragement. There you go. Okay. And if you look at around the room, it's just 2 men in the room.
It was only one. And I wanted to go back.
You want to go back? If I were you, I would stay.
Next Ramadan is starting tomorrow, right?
Usually we have a few more men in the
In our workplaces, mostly we are the single woman amongst hundreds of men, and we never thought of leaving.
Should I continue? That's what happens. See, we are the minority here. But we are here mostly for the mostly lifting, not me, him. So welcome on board Aparna, and now I would like to welcome today's superwoman who's going to take you through the already half an hour late. Please welcome to the
remove this?
Yes. It's there. Hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Before I start, I'll introduce Mr. Panduji. Okay. I don't know why I brought him, but you'll get to know.
Oh my God.
That's nice.
Hello.
Yes.
What's his name?
Pandu. Mr. Pandu. Okay. Okay. So actually, I call him Panduji. My husband calls him the junior mandrake in the house.
Oh.
Me, the senior one. Yeah. He is my confidant during the initial and stressful years of entrepreneurship, you might know. I talk to him whenever I'm, a little low, or whenever I'm all by myself at home, working remotely, or be it meeting or so. He'll be there, right, besides me. But yeah, so I wanted our respected club president's permission, so as to allow him to preside the meeting just with him, and. Does he? Oh man, with mustache.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. And so.
So there you go. Why are you here? You're not here.
So he is my comforter when things go wrong, or between work and me, or me and my husband, all that. So this is the bottle man that I talk to whenever I feel stressed, and I went out about everything to him. So before I go on further, should I start with the role players?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So first of all, we have our TM Satya is not here, so it's gonna be taken up by our team Nagar and
Nadil. Nadil, we heard Nadil, sorry.
no. Yeah. And our counter, who's our counter?
Oh, I am. I'm sorry.
Okay, so would you like to explain your role?
Yes. Okay. Good evening once again.
Good evening.
Today my role is that of an art counter. The art counter is precisely the one. It's a listening role, and we listen to people who interject their speeches or conversation or whatever they are speaking in the club during the meeting with all kinds of pause fillers which are audible, out, everything. So I get to count all of them and present my report at the end of the meeting. The idea behind it is that so that once we know, it's fun. We have to take it in that sense so that next time we are talking, we eliminate those pauses to make our conversation smooth, whatever we speak smooth with the rhythm. Thank you, and over to you.
You have two speakers today, tonight, one and Thought of the Day by TM Hotel.
Toastmaster of the evening, yes, good evening. It's been a long while since I attended the Toastmasters meeting. So a small thought, not a thought, a small what I think. It's been as I told, it's been a while since I last attended the Toastmasters meeting. I can give multiple reasons to tell that, okay, I was so busy with so and so activities. But let me be honest, I was very lazy to come all the way from MBZ to drive around and all that. Then I thought like, okay, I will definitely attend the next meeting, that next week, 22 months, and finally get that. But if you think, this laziness is not that bad. In fact, it can be even a sign of intelligence. Like we have the remote control. Who do you think would have invented remote? Definitely a lazy genius, right? Then who would have brought in the idea of home delivery and all those kind of stuff? Maybe another lazy genius. Anyhow, I thought like, okay, at least I should start practicing my public speaking in front of the mirror. But then I thought, no, that also takes a lot of effort. So anyhow, finally I decided like, okay, let me drop my lazy streak here now and let me start attending the meetings once more. I hope I can attend the further meetings here on, and very happy to be with this bunch again. Thank you. It's been as I told, it's been a while since I last attended the Toastmasters meeting. I can give multiple reasons to tell that, okay, I was so busy with so and so activities. But let me be honest, I was very lazy to come all the way from MBZ to drive around and all that. Then I thought like, okay, I will definitely attend the next meeting.
We have Word Master and Grammarian, DTM Devla.
Sangam restaurant. Doctor was on the Sangam restaurant building. I don't know where it is.
Good evening, everybody.
3 buildings, 4 buildings.
Teachers in the house.
Sorry.
Today's word is juggernaut.
Okay.
evening is Juggernaut. It means a huge, powerful, overwhelming force. You could use it in a sentence like this. The juggernaut of Toastmasters is sort of, plundering through the arena of public speaking.
Okay.
The juggernaut of, complete the sentence, anybody? Anybody else?
Of boxing is.
Okay.
Yeah.
The juggernaut of Muhammad Ali kind of went through the field of boxing. So that is juggernaut. Yeah, it's actually a verb. So I would like you to use the word in its context. This request goes out to all those who speak this evening. My other role is as of the grammarian. As a grammarian, I will also be observing the use of the English language this evening, making note of the good usages and the not so good usages, and I'll provide a report at the end of it. May I also declare my third role, the other role? Yes.
Please.
That I have to the other role, oh my god. The other role that I have is of the roast master. The roast master is supposed to be here first, because he is supposed to look at the proceedings of the meeting right from the beginning to the end and then provide a report. I came halfway through, so you're going to get half a report. Back to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Would you like to use it in a sentence?
Okay.
What
Juggernaut
else will you
of
say?
Toastmasters. The juggernaut of Toastmasters, Dave Lal.
I'm late.
Yeah.
Thank you for rubbing it in.
Coming back to the origin of this word, do you know that juggernaut is a word which has come from Indian language?
Yes.
Do you know
Hi.
the Puri
Jagannath.
Jagannath?
Yes.
So when English people, it is a big chariot which is supposed to be pulled by so many
Yeah.
people, and it is a force which cannot be stopped.
Yes.
So this Juggernaut was Jagannath in Puri.
Yeah.
And English people, like everything, they cannot pronounce Jagannath, so it became Juggernaut. And then it took a form in this
Course,
way.
yeah.
So it
Unbelievable.
became, it's a person, huh?
Yeah, that's unbelievable, right?
Yes.
I would also seriously recommend follow the Instagram handle called Juggernaut. It's an
Oh.
Asian Instagram handle. It speaks about contemporary
Juggernaut.
issues. Juggernaut.
Okay. Oh, it's what's it about?
Contemporary Asian stuff. You'll love it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Jagannath hero. Yes. Okay, Jagannath. So, is that doctor?
We have two speakers tonight. Speaker one is TM Sunita Pinto. She's doing her level 5 project 3 tonight.
Last project.
Yeah, wow, the last project. And second speaker is TM Sarita. The first speaker will be evaluated by TM Anuradha, and the second speaker will be evaluated by me. Okay. And we have our QK master and table topic master who is yet to arrive.
He's still finding the building where it is.
Yeah. So,
Masala dosa.
before
The smell.
smell,
He went to masala dosa in that place.
You should just say instead of following the map, you follow
He
the
was
same.
not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Masala dosa. He was there that day? He wasn't there, right? So he saw the pictures and got inspired.
all of you might be curious as to why I have brought so many things here, and I have also asked you to bring one super weapon each. How many of you have? Why?
Explain.
I know.
He brought it himself.
Exactly. That's the most superpower.
That's right. And
Okay.
by the way, let me ask you, why do we need superheroes, superpowers, and all that? Why do we need them in life?
Feel good factor. Role models.
Okay.
When we feel helpless, we have nothing else, we look at something natural.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like reading fairy tales. You expect something positive out of it. Same way, superpowers or superheroes give you that the whole idea of it is like you imagine something.
Yes.
So that power you imagine in yourself.
Any other responses?
When you're young,
Yeah. Please.
In term, you should have something to look into. So you think that, okay, I have that superpower with me, so I should take with that.
That's also nice. But he is, he's thinking of his own joke and laughing. Yes.
Okay. when you get old, and you forget stuff, and once you get amnesia and all that, and just by chance, suppose you wear your underwear over your clothes, you have a reason to say that
I am the
I'm a
superhero.
superhero.
Yeah.
That's another use.
Alright. So basically, yes.
Superpower. Superhero.
I've got the curse of the vintage car teacher. There are two leaders,
We found it out last time.
Last time, leaders part.
Last time we found it out.
Omicron.
That is an incident from. I went in that building.
Okay, that's
I
enough.
came down. Then someone told me, Mushrak building, go behind, go up. I went on that building 10 floors. And I came down.
Last time we walked into somebody's kitchen.
No, but your Alancer exchange, that was the best.
No, we
There was
thought
something
he
with that
was
was
told that you are here in spirit. Right?
Relax. Breathe in, breathe
Doctor, you
out.
are already in here. Why are you getting wrong? See, we brought a prototype just so that we can start the meeting.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So as we continue, most of you have given the same responses like we need something magical to cling on to, or maybe even something that can add sparkles of magic or fantasy into our monotonous lives to make it more exciting and interesting. So now I will pass on these papers. You can write down what your super weapon is that you have brought with you, and if you haven't brought, just name it or write it down, write your name and return it back. Okay? Quick.
Really exciting time. She has supposed to write our names also?
Yes. No, we should not write our names, right? Yeah, how will we
Because
do it?
anyway you will have to speak about it. If you don't prefer to write, but you have to. Yeah.
Just
Fold
the name of
it,
the-
fold it.
Just the name of the letter.
Okay.
That's what is it? What do we have?
Yeah. Your
The name
super
of your
weapon.
weapon
That's it.
and your name.
No pen.
Take a pen. No gate.
Mushroom building also has different companies over there.
Okay, so you went and searched everywhere.
And I got angry, sorry, on someone who gave Mashrakkar in this Al-Ansari address. I'm saying, I said, why is he giving this address when and I'm walking past it? I said, this is it, but the address on Google is
Now you know how it feels.
Google is wrong.
Now you know how it feels.
So that nobody will say Google is showing the other one.
That we discussed last time.
I feel you. Somebody give him some water. I feel you.
We thought you had become Spider-Man and you were climbing buildings.
Was it that when he was going up and down?
That's what, no, that's superpower you were in.
They talk too much.
I know.
Yeah, people talk too much. Now, who would volunteer to pick up one from this? Not everybody can.
Okay. So I just speak on this myself.
No.
I call out.
Yeah.
Magic by Rhonda by Byron. Sunita Datta. That's me.
Yeah. Please.
You want me to come with
Yes.
my
Superpower, why and what?
why? I should bring it? I should bring it?
Whatever you have.
You want to bang it?
Too
Someone
many
said that.
questions you all have.
I
You have
know.
my
Be silent
instructions
like
should be
me.
clear. This is my book.
Okay.
It's
Oh, the
called
magic.
Yeah, this is my book, Superpower. This is by Rhonda Byrne. Magic. Do you know what it talks about? Anybody has read this book?
Yeah.
You read it?
Manifestation.
Also manifestation, but basically about gratitude.
Okay.
So whenever you are down or you are feeling low, this is the superpower. You have to count your blessings
You have to think of the things that fulfill you, and you will come out of the negativity that is trying to suck you in. You have to float with something. So this book is actually your thoughts. This book, you don't need the book. You need the thoughts in this book here, and that's your superpower. So it's all in the mind. If you have a positive mind, you don't need physical superpowers. For you, this is true. Thank you.
You can pick one thing from the
Broom or brush by Dave.
Oh my god. You can sit on that.
Have you tried? Don't. This is my superpower. The reason why I call it superpower is because whenever I'm not in a great place mentally, moody, frustrated, I have this quirk of I start cleaning the house.
Okay.
Yeah, I start sweeping, mopping, especially for example under the TV, I'll move furniture around and I start cleaning. But any of you, silently be wondering if I could recruit you? No. It doesn't work like that. Because I have to be in my house. If I'm in somebody's house, I'm absolutely fine. So when I'm in my house and if I am like, I don't know what to do, I start cleaning. So if at all anybody happens to visit my house,
If it's clean,
that means I was having a bad day.
So his wife has an agenda, she makes him miserable and he cleans the house.
That's how the house is kept clean. Also.
can I say a joke on brooms?
Please.
Okay, quick one.
Are you
husband is
going to
in the
make fun
kitchen.
of my super weapon?
No, husband is in the kitchen. Suddenly a glass breaks. So the wife says, "Don't worry, I will come with the broom." So the husband says, "You don't need to fly, you can just walk and come."
So you are in your kitchen. Sounds like him, right?
Broom is for meeting.
Anu's super weapon is ATB.
Okay,
Is ATB?
now I have to tell you.
All terrifying.
Yeah, okay, guess what ATB is?
ATB.
Anytime Belan.
Belan.
Book. All
It has
time
to be a
Belan.
book. It has
Hey,
to-
Belan.
Yes. So my full superpower is all-time Dylan. And
Nice.
it says it all. It says it all.
Nice.
But I'm like a pacifist. So pacifist means a
Yeah.
person who's against war. So you can understand.
Yeah,
I
totally.
don't go for war at all. It's used for perfect rotis and perfect discipline. And this is it.
I know her husband, I know her child, they are so mild.
No,
I
no,
know
that is the reason. That
You
is the
don't know
reason.
my younger one.
No, they asked that. They asked
You
that
have a
because
bigger
of
one
this.
for the weekends?
So he has one for everyone. So that must be for a younger.
We have been talking about superheroes are in just in the movies, okay? They are everywhere, literally in a home or seat or workplace, anywhere. It can be anything that gives you the power to survive the day or to navigate through life. My newly appointed super weapon is something that I've brought.
Who's this Pandi?
Is that a banana?
It's a banana. Okay.
What's her name? Pandi?
No, it's just banana.
Okay.
Mine is this unpeeled squishy banana, not because it's superfood or rich with nutrients and all. It's just that it helps me cope up with my marital stress, and especially in what. That's my cousin, by the way. So ignore her. But she knows who my husband is, so that's why she's
Your
also
husband's cousin or your cousin?
mine.
Oh. Thank God.
Okay. So I always need a companion. That's how I am. But he is a free bird. He can live on his own. He doesn't really need me to survive. But when he's away at work and if I'm there at home, I have this banana for as my companion. I need him most when we have a fight verbally or what do I say? Well, basically when we have a fight at night and all.
Is that your punching bag?
No, that's him.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's squishy, by the way. The actual purpose is not for self-defense or anything. It's I'm a cuddler, but my husband is a chronic back pain patient.
Oh.
So at night I don't get to do that a lot.
Everything is getting recorded, right?
Which is why I have him by my side, even if we are fighting all, or it be something if he's away or something. Okay, so.
So, just a question. How does Mr. Pandu and that one get along?
No, he has another box full of.
Oh,
Can I talk about
he,
that?
he has Pandu.
You been to Global Village? I'm just asking, have you been to Global
Yes.
Village? In that there is those games.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So he must be having that size one. You see those videos they walk up
No.
So I think he needs that banana.
Guys, the purpose is not for that.
You brought up the topic.
Well,
You sabotage the meeting.
yeah. Okay, so yeah. The problem is when we fight, I cannot go back to sleep with the problems unsolved. But he knows just at the drop of a hat. He starts to 2 minutes onto the bed. He'll fall asleep. But for me, I cannot. So, but with this newly appointed friend, I can peacefully cuddle and sleep. Those problems don't worry me
You
anymore.
allow him to sleep?
Huh?
You allow him to sleep?
At times, because after this, yes.
How can you sleep when I am stressed?
That happens quite.
That is my banana is there, no?
Yeah, and so this is not making it's a good omen or I'm a nutcase, but just that it helps me fixate my obsession for cuddles or comfort on just an inanimate object. Okay, making it easier for me to be self-reliant and not depend upon another human being who has the blood, flesh, and emotions just like I do. So that's the point.
It's going to be fun.
I was just thinking about that.
Okay. You're thinking about the roast now? No, there is time for that. Yeah. Now, quickly moving to the agenda. Do you need a book? He just has a piece of paper. Do you need a book, Dave? She's offering a notebook. Oh God.
What is it? Who said that?
I told you. It's only.
Okay, maybe he's not really. No.
Get out of the box.
No, see that hair is there on the side.
You always were, but now you physically are.
Can you identify what it is actually?
From far.
No. Okay, from far.
It looks like something you would find.
Glass.
Nobody identifies the
It's
bottle.
glass.
Mahakal, beer bottle.
That's a round bottle.
Yeah.
Old monk.
Yeah.
That's old monk.
Yeah. And I made it this way.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
When did the old monks become?
Okay. Getting back to the agenda, let me now invite the timer to explain the timing rules for the prepared speeches.
Okay. Should I come here? I can do from here, right? For the yes, no?
Our speeches.
So yeah, I mean like aligning with the DME. I should. So yeah, the prepared speeches will be 5 to 7 minutes.
No.
Oh, for you it's 18 minutes, yeah?
18
Forever.
to 22. So 18, 20, 22.
Oh, she's just breaking her own time.
Yeah, it's 18 to 20.
Okay, fine. So
We'll
for
serve
team.
breakfast at the end of it.
Alright, okay. For time, so in that will be 18 minutes I'll be displaying the green apple.